That's my microwave. Hey YouTube, it's Jasmine. I am here for day 4 of JayCember week. I'm not gonna do one Saturday or Sunday because of the Christmas time. So yeah, Christmas Eve is Saturday, Christmas is Sunday, so I will be spending time with my family and not on YouTube because I'm always on YouTube. So today I wanted to talk about situationships versus relationships. I would say I've been in about 3 real relationships. One, I was really young. The first one, I was really young. I was with that person, my whole high school years. And then college, I was with somebody in a real relationship. And then obviously my pregnancy, and until my son was 4 months, I was with someone. So I will say from high school up until I turned about 21, I was in a relationship, an actual relationship where yes, he has a girlfriend, yes, I have a boyfriend, and I was loyal. I don't know about anyone else. But now I find myself wondering what causes you to be in a situationship. So you guys are talking, but you are not together, and you're monogamous to someone that you are not with. So you guys are in a monogamous, well, maybe not even you guys. You are loyal to someone who is not actually with you. So I was on Snapchat, or it might have been Facebook. I can't really remember. But and I seen something said, "Why are you guys so pressed for a relationship?" Like, what is the title? What makes you feel like you need to be in a relationship and not just in the talking phase? And like, I was confused. I mean, because what do you mean, why are you so pressed? So why are you so pressed to talk to somebody but not make them your girlfriend if that is who you're loyal to? Like, if that's the person you're talking to and that's all you talk to, then why are you still single? I mean, technically you're single. I don't get it. So maybe this is more for men, because I feel like women we want to be in a relationship. So it may not be the women that are the problem, you know what I'm saying? It's probably the guys. So I feel like this is happening a lot these days, and women like are claiming men that they used to talk to but they weren't really with. So I don't know. And I mean, maybe you have every right to be claiming that person, because you may have strong feelings for them. You may have had intercourse with them, or I don't know, you may have even been in love, but you guys weren't actually together. So I don't know what or how do you find yourself in that situation. I have a story that I read, and she was just talking about how she was in love with somebody and they weren't together, and she had to wake up and realize, like, there's something holding this person back from being with me. I don't know what it is, but I'm not the problem, and so I need to move forward and let them figure out them. And sometimes that's what you have to do. I would say, if you're comfortable with whatever situation you're in, then that's on you. If you're happy, then be happy. Don't let anyone tell you that your situation is not what it should be if you're happy, because at the end of the day, your happiness is all that matters. But I don't know, I feel like there comes a certain time in your relationship or situationship with that person that you're either going to be together or you're not. And so at some point you need to go about your business and find somebody who is willing to dedicate themselves to you and give you their energy and their time. And that reminds me, time. If somebody is not willing to give you their time, because time is free. Honestly, time is free. I mean, people say money is time, but whatever. Time is free. Like, if you can't give me your time, if you can't find 20 minutes out of your day to, text me, have a conversation with me, call me, something. There's 24 hours in the day. If you can't figure out some minute of that day to give to me, then I'm not important to you, and we really shouldn't be talking anyway. So that's first of all. That may not have been my first point in this video, but that is one of my points. If you can't make time for me, then we don't need to have discussions anyway. So then that's that. What is the person that you're talking to doing for you? So if you're okay with being in a situationship, because honestly, relationships aren't for everybody. And, you know, during my cleanse, like I said, you know, I don't want to be in a relationship during this time because I'm trying to find myself. But if I'm talking to someone and that is somebody that I know I cannot call on and ask for something that I truly need, or, you know, if that's somebody that is always asking me for something, we don't need to be talking, okay? We don't need to be talking, because I can be giving you everything, you're not giving me anything, okay? So I feel like regardless, whoever you're involved with, relationship or not, especially if you guys are doing the do, it should be like a two-way street, a partnership regardless, because what are you bringing to the table? Like, I'm setting the table, what are you bringing to it? You know, I don't understand. So if they're not bringing anything to the table, then you don't need to be in that kind of situation anyway. So I guess I'm like trying to get more people to experience this cleanse with me, because it's mad dope. Like, since I've been on it, yes, it's been very hard. I do want to say that it has been hard, but since I've been on it, I've really been like reevaluating what I have going on, like reevaluating my situation, and the people that I've let in my circle or my bubble, and, you know, just what are they doing for you? It doesn't even have to be financially, emotionally, anything. Are you teaching me anything? You know, what can I take from you? I really feel like in one of my situationships, I really only have one, but whatever. I really feel like in a situationship that I have been in, the time that I was dealing with that person, I feel like I learned so much. Like, I feel like the person I am now had a lot to do with where that relationship went, or, you know, and so I'm not saying that everything is, you know, so totally wrong about just talking with someone, because you can always learn from people without being with them. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, you know, if you feel like you're at a point in your life where you're ready to start building with someone, don't waste time on someone who doesn't see that with you. So I think that's important too. And sometimes you have to realize that sometimes people come in your lives to teach you things and then move on. Like, what's that saying, you know, I came into your life for a season or something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So some people are only here for a season and then they leave, and then that's it, and they were here to teach you a lesson, and then that's it. They don't have to be around forever. And I think that's really important, you know, with anything, not even just men or women, but just in life, friendships and everything. If you guys are in the same space, if you have an understanding that works for you, then so be it. The problem is, so many times women find themselves, and I'm speaking for myself too, you should not put your feelings on hold because the person that you are dealing with doesn't want to be with you. If they don't want to be with you, you need to move on. But if you have an understanding and you guys are happy, you know, together, then and what you have works, then that's fine, you know, stay together. I will say that there comes a time when it's either time to let it go and move on, or be together, because after 2 years of talking, I mean, what else can you talk about? I'm just saying. My favorite quote these days is what is not growing is dead. So dead that and move forward, move on. You know, I feel like if you keep compromising your happiness, eventually it won't be important to you anymore. What will be important is that other person's happiness and what they want. And so you'll never move forward in life, you know, living for other people. So if you're with somebody, being loyal to someone who's not being loyal to you, who's not, you know, watering your plants and, you know, your life, then you need to move forward. Cut them off. It's like a bad weed. Cut them out your garden and keep it pushing, because let me tell you, a bad apple will make the rest of the apples bad. Okay, so get rid of him and go forward. Move on. I think that's really it. Oh, and another thing, this is my last point. You know, if you find yourself in a situationship that you really want to be with that person, because hey, it happens, you know. Yeah. So if you find yourself in that kind of situation, maybe you should take some time away from them and let them evaluate themselves, and maybe realize, you know, they do want to be with you, and they maybe have just been taking you for granted. So I wouldn't say give up on it. If that's what you really want, you should never give up on what you want. So give them some time to realize what it would be like without you. And sometimes that works too. Because, hey, you know, every thug needs a lady. Okay. But anyway, as always, I love you guys. And thank you so much for tuning in to JayCember. Even though you guys don't be really commenting on my Facebook statuses, you do watch my videos. And you do comment on them, and I love it. Even I love the ones that were disagreeing with my last post. It's all love. It's okay. I'm glad you commented and expressed your opinion. It's nothing but love. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'll have another video for you guys tomorrow. It will be a DIY tutorial. So, stay tuned and be on the lookout for that. Thank you. Bye.